A Clark Atlanta University student claims she was put in handcuffs and detained for nearly 3 hours for not having her campus ID. University officials say a campus police officer is now on administrative leave while they review that incident.
Fox 5's Annie Mapp joins us live near the campus. And Annie, you spoke to that student today.
Her name is Sierra Morrison, and this incident happened Monday of last week. While she understands that the university has strict identification protocols, she thinks the officer took things too far. This video, taken by one of Sierra Morrison's classmates, shows the moment a Clark Atlanta University police officer shows up to her class to detain her.
I was terrified. Of course, I wanted to just comply so that the situation would not escalate.
According to university officials, the officer took those actions after Morrison couldn't show her student ID when she entered campus. They say it's a violation of their safety protocols.
After letting the officer that stopped me know that I didn't have it, she didn't ask for any rebuttal or any other alternative to verify myself as a student.
Morrison proceeded to class, but minutes later, another officer showed up to the classroom door. She claims her professor told police she was a student. Despite that confirmation, she was handcuffed and escorted to the campus police building, where she says she was detained for nearly 3 hours.
Of course, I'm belligerently crying, honestly. And I'm just seeking some sort of clarification and receiving nothing.
The student says she was let go without any criminal charges, but she calls the situation humiliating. University President George French released this letter commenting on the incident, saying he's deeply concerned with the officer's response and that it exceeded appropriate boundaries. It led the university to place the officer on administrative leave while they investigate what happened.
That there should be a revision on the protocols and the procedures in which they, one, interact with the students, and then two, the way that they obtain identification from the students.
Now, the university president also said that the officer's actions disrupted that classroom. He says the university is working on a plan to promote classroom integrity and so that there's not a repeat of this incident. Reporting live in Atlanta, Annie Mapp, Fox 5 News.
All right, Annie, thanks.